So yesterday we were discussing about the sexual reproduction in case of the plants and the mechanism of the sexual reproduction where we involve the pollination process. Okay, so pollination हमने पढ़ लिया था, the two methods of pollination, self pollination और cross pollination. So after pollination there is fertilization process. Fertilization is basically the fusion of the male and the female gametes. Okay, so fertilization is basically the fusion of male and female gametes, and they fuse to produce a fertilized egg cell. Okay, तो एक सिंगल सेल बनाते हैं and this fertilized egg cell we call this as zygote. ठीक है, हम इसको क्या कहते हैं, zygote कहते हैं. So the fusion it gives rise to the zygote formation. फिर जो zygote है आपका, फिर वो further develop करता है embryo में. Okay, so in this process the ovary of the flower, जो ovary है, okay, that changes into the fruit. तो आपका fruit क्या है, basically the ripened ovary. Okay, your fruit is basically the ripened ovary. जो ovary है वो swell हो जाती है, okay, and it becomes fruit, right? And the ovules that are present in the ovary, वो ovules जो है वो किस में change हो जाते हैं, seeds में change हो जाते हैं, right? तो जो ovules हैं वो grow कर जाते हैं and they form the seeds. And all of you have seen the seeds. आपने देखा है ऑरेंज के सीड्स हैं, मैंगो का जो सीड होता है आपने देखा है सबने. That is actually protected by a coat. उसके ऊपर एक कोटिंग होती है. Okay, that coat it actually protects the seed. उसको हम क्या कहते हैं, we call that as seed coat. उसको हम क्या कहते हैं, we call that as seed coat. Okay, so the protective coat that is present on the seed, उसको हम कहते हैं seed coat. Okay, right beta? And what about the other parts of the flower? Other parts में आ जाते हैं, stamen है, style है, stigma है. तो ये parts जो हैं they get dried. ठीक है, dry हो जाते हैं and they fall away. So stigma, style and stamen they dry off. Okay, वो dry हो जाते हैं and they fall them. Right? So in this case, wherever the plant it bears flowers, तो वो flowers जो हैं फिर वो fruit में change हो जाते हैं. Okay, and there are number of fruits you have seen. ठीक है, हम खाते भी हैं. So some they are fleshy and juicy होते हैं. एप्पल हो गया, मैंगो हो गए, ठीक है, ऑरेंजेस they are having the juice, okay, soft हैं. But some they are hard. तो कुछ fruits जो हैं वो hard होते हैं, जैसे hard and woody होते हैं. For example almonds हैं, आपके walnuts हैं, they are also the fruit, but they are not soft, they are hard in texture. Okay, is this clear beta? So let's see some of the activities today, right? And the next topic we will be continuing after the activities. तो आज मैंने आपको yeast की बतानी है reproduction, asexual reproduction in case of the yeast cell, and we will be seeing the structure of the flowers. Okay, so let's get to the practical work now. So here you can see, जब आप OLABs खोलोगे बेटा, okay, जब आप OLABs खोलोगे, when you are going to open the OLABs, you have to go in the biology section because these are the biology topics. So after going into the biology section, we will be searching for the reproduction method. So this you can see the asexual reproduction in amoeba and yeast. Okay, तो हमने amoeba तो करना नहीं है. Amoeba you will be studying in your 8th standard. We will be seeing directly the reproduction in case of the yeast cell. तो देखो आपको सारा थ्योरी पार्ट गिवन है here. reproduction is given to you, the sexual and the asexual reproduction. Okay, the budding method you can see, the budding in case of the yeast cell. तो ये amoeba का है, ये देखो, this is for the yeast cell. तो सारा आपको दिया गया है यहाँ पर कि कैसे कैसे जो है ये yeast cells जो चेन में फॉर्म होते हैं. Okay, so theory part is there. Next they have given you the procedure part. Okay, तो हम पहले एक एनिमेशन देख लेते हैं, एक वीडियो देख लेते हैं. आफ्टर दैट वी विल बी सीइंग. ओके, द नेक्स्ट वन. सो दिस इज द asexual reproduction. Now here the both the reproductions are given. अमीबा की भी given होगी, तो मैं अमीबा की स्किप करूंगी, आपको डायरेक्टली यीस्ट की दिखाऊंगी. ओके, so let's see firstly. And one thing more, there will be some you can say higher terminologies that will be used. तो हमने, क्योंकि ये हमने 11th स्टैंडर्ड में से उठाया है, तो नेचुरली जो हायर टर्मिनोलॉजीज है वो यूज की गई होंगी. ओके, तो हमने अब तक पढ़ा है, ओके, दैट वी विल बी स्टिकिंग. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द बाइनरी फ्यूजन. जब यीस्ट का आएगा फिर मैं आपकी वीडियो ऑन करती हूँ. ओके, चलिए, लेट्स सी नाउ बडिंग इन यीस्ट.
Take the permanent slide of budding in yeast from the stage of the compound microscope. Observe the different phases of budding in yeast through the lens of the compound microscope. Observations. Observe that cells of the yeast are spherical or oval shaped. First, a small protuberance appears at the body of the cell, known as a bud. We can observe these buds in the permanent slide of budding in yeast. We can also observe a chain of buds on the parent yeast cell. We can also see the nucleus of the parent cell that splits into a daughter nucleus and migrates into each outgrowth. The bud detaches from the mother's body by forming a constriction at the base, which can be observed. The yeast cell has a nucleus, vacuole, cytoplasm, and cell membrane.
Okay, so did you see that? Right? तो yeast cell में आपको दिखाया गया था एक बड जो थी वो फॉर्म हो रही थी, and you have seen the separate parent and the daughter yeast. ठीक है, और आपने एक चेन भी ऑब्जर्व की. अब सेम चीज हम एनिमेशन में भी देखते हैं. ठीक है, थोड़ा एनिमेशन पॉइंट पे भी देख लेते हैं. ओके, सो अगेन आई विल बी skipping for the amoeba part. Okay.
Materials required. Prepare slide of yeast in compound microscope. Procedure. Place the prepared slide of the yeast on the stage of the compound microscope. Observe the different phases of biointegration in the yeast through the lens of the compound microscope. Observations. We can observe that the yeast cells are spherical or irregular shape. First, a small on the body of the cell. This grows full size and is neat. The nucleus of the cell splits into a nucleus and migrates into each outgrowth. Budding will reduce till a chain of bud cells is formed. The bud detaches from the mother's body by forming a constriction at the base. The daughter cells produced during the budding process are generally smaller than the mother cell. The cell has a nucleus, vacuole, cytoplasm, and cell membrane.
Yes, beta, have you seen how the body it actually divides and the cytoplasm, the nucleus, they divide. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले आपने देखा पीछे here on this stage, see firstly a small bud it actually forms. तो पहले एक small bud आई, फिर उसके बाद आप देख सकते हो ब्लैक कलर का उन्होंने न्यूक्लियस शो किया हुआ है. They have shown the nucleus. Okay, the nucleus it also gets divided. So in the next step, see, the nucleus is actually moving. Okay, dividing of the nucleus is there, so it is going to the bud part. So further, the nucleus, it will be further dividing to the next of the buds. So you can see further division of the nucleus is there. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर दो बर्ड्स जो हैं वो फॉर्म की हैं उन्होंने, एंड दे आर डिटैच्ड, अलग हो गई हैं पेरेंट की बॉडी से.
The daughter cells produced during the budding process are generally smaller than the mother cell. A yeast cell has a nucleus, vacuole, cytoplasm, and cell membrane. Conclusion. We have been able to observe the bud formation of the yeast cell on the slide. We can conclude that the slide shows the asexual reproduction process of budding yeast.
Okay, so this is all about the asexual reproduction in case of the yeast. Okay, now we will be moving to the next topic, that is the structure of flower. Structure or parts of the flower we will be seeing now. अभी फिर पीछे जाते हैं. Let's search for the topic. किस क्लास में हमें मिलेगा? Okay, so biology. हमने फ्लावर की स्टडी करनी है, सो वी विल बी मूविंग टू ओके, हियर इज द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ फ्लावर्स. ठीक है, दैट वी हैव फाइंड इन द क्लास 11. तो पहले आपको एक एनिमेशन दिखा देती हूँ मैं अगेन बेटा. See here, I have already told you. So firstly see the animation. हम पहले एनिमेशन देख लेते हैं, फिर उसके बाद हम सिमुलेटर पे भी करेंगे. So here particularly I'll be taking the example of petunia flower. Okay, तो हम सिर्फ पेटूनिया की एग्जाम्पल करेंगे यहाँ पर. So let's do.
Petunia flower. Petunia is flower plants that comes from the ground. Solomon seed. Observe that the tips of petunia. Several sorrows united and sections. Let's see the cross section of the petunia flower.
So here the cross section of this petunia flower, we have to see that how many sepals, how many petals it is having. Okay, so how many anther it is having, how the ovary it can be divided. Okay, so all these things we will be seeing in this video now.
Let's take the count of each word in petunia flower. Observe that petunia flowers have 5 edges, 5 sepals, and 5 stamens. Let's take the cross section of the.
Okay, so what you have seen in the petunia flower, right? How many petals and how many sepals are there? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals and 5 sepals. ये जो नीचे वाले green हैं. Okay, so they are also 5, and inside this there are the male and the female reproductive organs. ओके, तो वी विल बी सीइंग दिस और वी विल बी डूइंग दिस एक्टिविटी ऑन द सिमुलेटर ऑल्सो। तो अब हम सिमुलेटर पे करते हैं। Just a minute. Okay, so this is our simulator here. Right, can you see the simulator? So simulator पे हम ये activity perform करके देखते हैं। So we have taken the petunia flower here. If we see the cross sectional view, जो आपने वीडियो में देखा है, तो जब आप इसको कट करोगे तो आपको अंदर से ऐसा नजर आएगा, the cross sectional view, okay, of this petunia flower. Now let us count the parts of this petunia flower. तो ये मैंने लिया है यहाँ पर, okay. So we will be cutting it now, or we will be separating all the parts here. So using this, we can cut the parts. See. So now you can see how many petals are there. 1, 2, 3. और जो दो मैंने separate किए हैं. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. बेटा, can you see it is visible? Visible है बेटा? Okay, चलो. राइट, सो विद द फॉरसेप हमने पेटल्स जो हैं वो डिफरेंट अलग कर लिए हुए हैं, सेपरेट कर लिए हुए हैं, एंड वी कैन सी द 5 पेटल्स ऑफ दिस पेटूनिया फ्लावर. नाउ लेट्स सेपरेट द मेल एंड द फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट्स. ओके, सो हियर गोज द पिस्टल पार्ट. ओके, ये पिस्टल पार्ट है, and here will be the stamens. So you can see how many stamens are there beta. कितने stamen हैं? Count करो. How many stamens are there? 5. Very good. So 5 petals and 5 stamens and 1 ovary. Right? तो ये भी आप count कर सकते हो sepals. ये अलग नहीं होंगे I guess. Okay. Now count the sepals also. देखो कितने बन रहे हैं. Count the sepals also. ये जो green है आपके, these are the sepals. How many these are? These are also 5. Can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So this is about the cross sectional view of this petunia flower. तो ऐसे जो हैं हम flower के सारे parts separate कर सकते हैं. Okay. Right बेटा? So particularly for the petunia, we have seen the 5 petals, 5 sepals, 1 ovary and 5 stamen part are there. So you can perform this activity at your home also, right? ठीक है बेटा? So let's move to the next topic of this chapter, that is the seed dispersal. Yes beta, what is seed dispersal? Seed dispersal, that means here we are talking about the scattering. Okay, yes Ipsa?
Yes, ma'am. The scattering of seeds over a large area away from the mother plant by the agents of dispersal is called seed dispersal.
Okay, scattering of the seeds over a large area by some of the agents. ओके, सो इन जनरल हम क्या कहते हैं कि जो सीड्स हैं अपने मदर प्लांट से कहीं और दूर रीजन्स में या किसी और एरिया में वो क्या कर रहे हैं, ग्रो कर रहे हैं. दिस स्कैटरिंग ऑफ द सीड्स इज नोन एज सीड डिस्पर्सल. Okay, now here I have written by some agents. So which agents we are talking about? हम किन agents की बात करते हैं बेटा? Yes. हाँ जी, natural agents कौन कौन से हो सकते हैं आपके? They can be wind, they can be water, जैसे हमने pollination के process में किया था. They can be animals, okay, birds and human beings also. तो हमारे साथ भी जो है ये सीड्स कई बार स्टिक कर जाते हैं whenever we are moving. Okay, so they can be dispersed, they can be scattered to the other regions also very easily. Now the next thing is, what is the benefit of the seed dispersal? What is the importance of seed dispersal? Seed का disperse होने क्यों जरूरी है बेटा? Why it is compulsory or why it is important that the seed it should be dispersed? Yes, Savya. हाँ जी बेटा.
Forestation takes place.
Can you repeat, Savya?
Forestation takes place.
Afforestation takes place. Okay. Any other method, beta? हाँ जी. Any other method or any other importance part? Yes. So like he said, afforestation. Afforestation में हम ये पार्ट कवर कर सकते हैं कि जो न्यू प्लांट्स हैं वो ग्रो कर रहे हैं नए एरियाज में. Okay, so here we can take the afforestation part as new plants grow in new areas. Okay, what can be the other points beta? See, अगर बहुत सारे seeds इकट्ठे हैं, then they will be competition of the water, minerals and other sources. Okay, so in order to prevent the competition between the various seeds over one place, अगर एक ही जगह पर बहुत सारे seeds होंगे तो they will fight for the essential nutrients that are important for their survival. Okay, so in order to prevent the competition between the various seeds, the seed dispersal method is important. Okay, or it is very useful, where the new seeds they will be grown to the new places and they will be getting the adequate amount of water and essential minerals that are required for their growth. Okay beta, so this prevent the competition also between the various seeds, and further this prevents the overcrowding also. एक ही जगह पर बहुत सारे seeds grow करेंगे, so there will be overcrowding of these seeds. ठीक है? So seed dispersal method it also prevents the overcrowding of all such seeds that actually grow in that area. Okay, now we have studied that there are various agents that help in the seed dispersal method. So let's study which seeds are dispersed by which of the agent. Okay, so firstly we will be starting with the seed dispersal by the wind, जहां पर seeds या fruits जो हैं वो wind के साथ scatter हो रहे हैं. So here we will be taking the example of the seeds that are actually light in weight. Okay, तो हमने light weight seeds लेने हैं, or we can take the seeds that are having the wings or the hair around them, right? So wind के साथ साथ हमने कौन कौन से characteristics देखने हैं seeds के? Either they can be light in weight, ठीक है? Wind जो है उन्हीं seeds को अपने साथ ले जा सकती है if they are light in weight. Okay, and for the light in weight there are some of the seeds like grasses, orchids, begonia. So the seeds of these flowers, okay, these plants, they are actually very light in weight and they can be easily blown away by the wind. Okay, next is there are some of the seeds that are having wings attached to them. कुछ seeds के साथ जो हैं वो wings attach होते हैं. Okay, so with the help of these wings they can actually move to very far places. So here we can include the examples of seeds of drumstick, and maple plant. Okay, seeds of drumstick and maple plant. So they are having wings with them, so they can be moved to a large places. Okay, very far away places वो easily जा सकते हैं. Next, the next property is that if the seeds they are having the hair around them, so they can be also or easily dispersed by the wind. ठीक है, तो अगर उनके hairs हैं, they have hair around them, so they can be easily dispersed by the wind. So here we can include the cotton, madar, right? Another examples we can include is the fruits of sunflower. So these are the seeds that can be easily dispersed. Calotropis भी आप ले सकते हो इसमें. Dandelion. So these examples can also be taken. Okay, so all the seeds of these plants, they can be easily dispersed by the wind, because here they are light in weight, they are having wings around them, and they are coated by the hair around them. Okay, so that serves a very, very important or the useful method for their dispersal. Now coming to the next is seed dispersal by the wind. Seed dispersal by the wind. Wind we have done, now it's seed dispersal by the water. So water के साथ कौन कौन से seeds जो हैं वो disperse किए जा सकते हैं. Here the seeds they should be having the two important characteristics. या तो उनकी floating abilities हो, जिससे वो पानी में क्या कर सके, float कर सके, और they should be coated by some fibrous tissues. Okay, कोई coating हो उनके आसपास that will help them to move easily in the water. तो fibrous coating हो सकती है या spongy coating हो सकती है, right? So that will help them easily to move in the water. Yes. So Ruhani, we will take the example of coconut fruit here. You all have seen the coconut. ठीक है, तो coconut में outer covering होती है. So this outer covering, it actually helps its seeds to disperse to a large distances. Okay, so seeds of the coconut fruits, they are actually dispersed with the help of water, right? Coming to the next is the seeds of lily and the lotus. Okay, तो यहाँ पर इनकी floating abilities हो गई हैं कि easily float कर सकते हैं, right? And fibrous coat or the spongy coat is there for the lily, water lily and lotus plant. Okay, so they are having the floating ability, so they can easily float the fruits of the coconut plant, and the fibrous or the spongy coating is there for the water lily and the lotus plant, so they can easily float in water and move to the another places. Okay, तो जैसे जैसे पानी जो है वो फ्लो करता जाएगा, वैसे वैसे ये सीड्स भी जो हैं वो एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस में फ्लो करते जाएंगे. Right, बेटा? Is this clear till now? Right? Now, as I have already told you that the next agent, they are the animals. तो wind हो गया, water हो गया, उसके बाद जो animals हैं वो next agents बनते हैं. अब animals जो हैं वो दो तरह से जो seed है उनको disperse कर सकते हैं. Either the seeds they get attached to their body. जो seeds हैं उनकी body पे stick कर जाते हैं, attach कर जाते हैं. Okay. The second thing is that some of the animals they eat seeds. Okay, the two ways by which the animals they can disperse these seeds, एक है कि अगर वो seeds जो हैं they are actually like they are having sharp edges. Okay, they are having the sharp edges. तो sharp edges होने के कारण वो उनकी body पे क्या कर जाते हैं, stick कर जाते हैं. Okay, and the second way is either the animals, they are going to eat these seeds, right? So examples we will be doing tomorrow.